Here's a video, 2010 Sabre FTD Marty Stone edition. Got the colors for you. Malibu red on the top cap. You can kind of see some of that red flake coming in there. It's really, really pretty when you get it in sunlight. Really pops. Trim stripe is red. Got white inserts, so that's the one insert. The bolt obviously being the second, and the top insert as well. The hull is silver mist with obviously red Sabre and Basscat decals. Running surface or the boot is black. Pretty dark right now. Get you a video looking all down it. She shines up pretty good. The fenders as well are Malibu red, like I said, so it's that black with the red flake in it. Get you. A little walk on the outside here, as long as we have enough light. Should almost turn on my truck headlights. Console. Try to take pretty good care of it. Always getting wiped down clean. Get the power pole there. The Opti 150, great motor. Come into the console. See your gauges, water pressure, volt, mile per hour. You got your A10 touchpad, obviously your lights, your bilge, recirc, aerator, your horn. Also has another touchpad over here. See there, accessories, pump in, pump out, security. That's always the different touchpad. Oh, and the remote for the stereo. It's a Kenwood. I'm sure you may hear a little bit of country music in the background. If you don't catch fish, you can at least listen to the music. There's the speakers. Another set of speakers. Pop-up cleats. Finger right here. Boom. Pull up to a dock. They're great. You don't have to jump to the bow of the boat. Big 1197. See if we can get to. Kind of hard to run side scan or anything in the garage, but roll through all the screens for you. Nothing really to see right now. You can get to the GPS. Let's go through all the settings. I mean, you can zoom out. Yes, we're in Melbourne, Florida. Not right on top of a lake. Also up on the front, got the 997. Like I said, both are side imaging. So the screen's pretty bright right now, probably giving you a little glare. See if I can cycle through that bad boy. Same everything. They both have their own GPS pucks. The one for the back unit, it's right back there, and the one for the front unit, right around the trolling motor here. Minn Kota 4Trex 80. Great trolling motor, love it. Strong trolling motor. Pull this boat all day long and then some. Obviously the hydraulic lift assist is all nice. You can let it go and it drops slowly. Love it. Got the cool foot cover on the foot pedal there. Obviously you got the side imaging transducer. You can kind of see the guard. It's getting a little dark. I don't get home very much before the sun goes down. But hey, got the indented deck right here. That's for your reels, so you don't have any issues with hitting your trolling motor. Like I said, Minn Kota. It's got the kickstand anyway, but I like to use that as a little net holder running around. I don't have to have the net in the floorboard or anything. Rod strap. The Velcro rod strap on this side. On that side, it's the bungee style. Seats. You do have a little bit of storage under the seat. It's not really a storage compartment. However, it's just a little area, like a little map pocket, I guess you could say. padding for rod tips and rods that go up the ramp for your passengers, or co-angler, whatever. See the rod holes. Every now and again you'll get one guy that likes to bounce a little bit in there, just slide back, but no biggie. Does have a bungee for this one too. Goes to a stainless steel guy right here. Hot foot. Let's climb on up. Let's start here at the console. I'm 6'2", sitting in the seat nice and comfortably, and I have a ton of room to get down to a hot foot, even with combat boots on. You do have the Pro trim switch. Let's see your RPM, all that. There is a 788 graph in here. I've never ran power to it. Power's only running to the 1197 back here. But as big as that screen is, it should get direct TV, I think. Cooler. Just try to get out of the light here. Cooler, and then the dry portion of it. Drain plug there. There's not a drain hole there. Works very, very well. Going to do tackle storage. LED lights in there as well. I just swapped out all the actual regular bulbs with LEDs. Little tool holder. Got a pretty good amount of room just back in there. Usually have at least 4 or 5 more boxes in there, so she's kind of light right now. The one box that is not lit, and this is the way they came from the factory when they ran it like that, but it is the front box. It's kind of, like I said, hard to see. I'm trying to get out of the light here best I can, but right now I just keep life jackets in there, a little storage container. It's got your registration holder, the go-to tackle organizer. It's great for just holding bags of baits, frogs, whatever. Just get stuff out of the way. Something nice. Also, you have your measuring board, Bass Cat, right there underneath the console. I like it. You never forget it. It's always there. Always out of the way. So the right side rod locker, just kind of covers for the hummingbirds, throat cushion, Coast Guard gear, Kenwood. Take a little picture of that guy. It does have, you can hook up, USBs, auxiliaries, so if you want to plug in your iPad, listen to some tunes, you got that going. Obviously more tackle, little go-to tackle systems. There's 3 on this lid. They're great. Normally they're loaded up. Right now I've got a lot of stuff pulled out of here. I keep a ton of stuff in this boat. It's amazing what you could fit into an 18-foot boat. Here's a look down the front deck. Get out of the light enough. Gives you a good look all the way down. Open this rod box. Bunch of rods thrown in there. Pretty big rod boxes. You got your flip-up seat, the grip pad. Stuff's great. You don't slip on it. Just your little center jump seat kind of deal. Yeah, look at that seat too. Live wells, big deep Bass Cat live wells, gotta love it. Sat next to a Ranger 521 the other day, and his live wells were so shallow. I mean, you could see the depth on this thing. Still going. you know, my elbow is actually in the live well. It's that deep. Does have the coal keeper holder, just mounted that right to the lid. It's great. You want to get a fish, just grab that guy and pull it right off, clip them onto your fish, good to go. The spray bar's back in there. We'll grab this side open too. That side. Climb on up to the back compartments. Set all lighted. Swapped out all these bulbs with LEDs. Deep carpeted storage compartment. Keep a lot of stuff in there, just tools, random. A water bottle apparently. Give you another look down the whole boat. It really is a pretty boat, great boat. It's been really good for me. I've absolutely loved it. And if I wasn't looking to just get a 20-foot boat with a 250, I would absolutely keep this thing and run it forever. Other box, got some weigh bags, goggles, stuff like that in here. Another just big carpeted lighted box. Here's the 150 Opti Power Pole Sportsman 2 series, 8-foot black. Trolling batteries, 3-bank, power pole pump, Sea Monster controls, cranking battery, oil reservoir. A little dark, but down in the middle, all your pumps, if you're used to any Bass Cats, if you got to change a pump on the water, they are all right there in the center of the bilge weld. You just reach on down, you grab them, swap them out. No big deal. I've had to do that once. They are all Johnson cartridge 1,000 gallon per hour pumps. So they are no weak pumps, no cheap pumps. I figured if they put Johnson in, if I replace them, that's what I replace them with. Not the cleanest right now, but decent enough for coming off the water and trying to beat in a rainstorm. We have been getting some really good weather. Let me know if there's anything else you want to see. I'll try to get a video of it for you or take some more pictures, whatever we got to do. But there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care.